Hello everybody, welcome back to Direwolf20. We are back again for another episode. So, I realized something dumb I did a few episodes back, and you guys are gonna be like, why didn't you use when you see this? But apparently you guys gotta name these things if you want to use them, then you can just like that to teleport between them. But didn't realize you had to name them. But hey, we can get back and forth now easily with that. Other than that, I've fixed up a few of our recipes we had here. The Resonant Ender or whatever it was, wasn't crafting quite properly. The stuff that we need for this, the Enderium, I think it is, or Red and Ender, whichever one it was. Not the Silicate one. That's not the which was something in that wasn't crafting properly though. I had to fix it. And yeah, so today I actually want to do something kind of similar in vein to this. I want to finish our ore processing, not the 5x or which used to be the 5x. It's like 3 1/3. What I want to do is I actually want to finish our cobalt. Cobalt is the last thing that we aren't actually like smelting down into any usable form. Like we're using it often anyways, but search up raw ore. There's nothing in there other than the cobalt, but the cobalt's in my inventory right now. There's no chunks or clumps or whatever they're called. I think everything else is being fixed up by the arc furnace or by our actual ore processing. These are actually basically dead, but we can make more of them easily now. We don't really have to I should actually probably. I don't know if do we have any of those ready to be we have one ready for use. Can we make 2 more of those? Because we need 3 of them at a time. Anyways, back here's where we're gonna do it. It's just gonna be simple, another set for ore processing. So in theory we don't need a full big smelter for this, we only need the tiny guy, so that's all we're gonna use is just the tiny guy. So I'm gonna set down this first. Like that. Then that that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to set you on top of this. Not beside it, on top. Okay, maybe we don't do that. Maybe we grab stone brick for a second, and that's what we use to build up. Can we do that? Put you there. Put this here, and then just for the reason of I want to be careful about this, I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll do this. Boom, boom. Oh, that's right. You have to do the thing where you are going out like that. Cool. And then gotta get my configurator out. And then I gotta make sure I'm pulling from this and pushing into that. Cool. And then all we need to do is put on top of this is the Seared Melter. Gotta put down one of these onto one of these. We might be able to use instead of this. Put down this, and then put down where are they? Oh yeah, these ones. And that way we'll get everything. And I'm using nuggets because there's a chance that we only get nuggets in here because cobalt smelts down to 1 and 1/3 in this. So then what we do is I think we just put down an ender chest like that, and we put down one of these. Pull push. It's pretty compact, nice. And then all we gotta do is we gotta run over cables. Assuming this works exactly like we want it to. Where are I guess you're probably the best, easiest, dirtiest cables to run on over. And I guess let's do that. Do that. So in theory, if I were to throw you back into the system, a second now we see cobalt getting thrown in there. We could probably speed this up a little bit if we want to do the blazing blood, but we don't really have to do this very quickly. We just let that go. And then they get turned into nuggets. Nuggets get thrown there. That's exactly what we wanted, guys. It was super easy. Like I said, I could have done a big smelter to get them all done at once, but this is just a really easy, kind of quick and dirty way of doing this, because like I said, we're not really worrying about getting a ton of them, and the only thing that's ever going to be in there is cobalt. And then if we wanted to actually use cobalt for manual, and we can just actually do that manually in our smeltery we have back in the overworld. But we're not really playing too much with tinkers now, so I'm not all too worried about that. Okay, cool. So what's next on the agenda? We have a few things we can do. I think I could do an ore processing that the 1 and 1/3. But I guess that the problem I have with that is that this allows me to put everything in there, and I'm not going to have overlap. The next sear up doesn't really have that. and I'm scared to go on to next year because of that, because that means I'm going to be doing a lot of sulfuric acid. Contrarily, I did build up Soul Shard a while back, Soul Shard, with up to 1/3 on Enderman, tier 3 on Enderman, not 1/3. That is a good idea, because for these resonant things, right, for resonant intro components, we're going to need 4 Enderium per, which is 2 Ender Dust per, which is, I think, an Ender Pearl per dust, which is, yeah, not necessarily amazing. If we do in the Pulverizer, still 1. If we do in the Macerator, still 1. Which means per one of these resonant intro components, which I want to start throwing in most of my machines, and in my, tools like my Flux Spore and stuff, and, I think you really need it because you're slow. But for the things I want to put it in, we don't have it. We don't have it here. We don't have it anywhere. So we need how many Ender Pearls do we have right now? Right, we have 38 and 67 of these kind of fragments. Which cool, we do that, and what we're really sitting at is 54, which isn't a lot, because let's just add 10 to that, right? We're dividing by 4, we're at 16, which means we can make 16 resonant intro components. Seems like a lot, but it's really not a lot in the grand scheme of things. So, yeah, our best bet is going to be making an Enderman Farm, because we need Ender Pearls for other things too, on top of just the resonant intro components. I'm just spouting out what we could use here, so let's get our Soul Shard. Let's get ourselves a Soul Cage. We're going to need these corrupted ingots, which need these corrupted essence. So I think we need 16 of these. Remember correctly, right? Now we make ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that was 3. We make 4. We make this cool Soul Cage. And we put that in there and it spawns. We don't want to do that quite yet though. So we need basically somewhere. We need a few things. We need a way to kill the Enderman. We need a way to make sure they don't teleport when they take damage, because they might do that. Easy way to do that, I think, is the Ender Inhibitor, I believe they're called, from Mob Grinding Utils. So inhibits teleportation up to 8 blocks away. Yeah, I think we want these, which we're going to need Eyes of Ender. Start. Okay, we're going to make one. Actually, let's just make another Eye of Ender. Yeah, let's make, which blaze powder do how many blaze rods do we have? Craft? Okay, let's just make 2 stacks of blaze powder. Don't have to worry about that again for a while. Okay, again, Ender Inhibitor is gonna need Eyes of Ender. And then that. I'll make 2 of them just in case. They're active, and then I guess inactive is different. It's not like they use up any power or anything like that, so don't know. I guess we'll go with that. I don't think we're gonna need more than 2, because they can only spawn within so many blocks of the spawner. I don't know if we want to do this in the void or somewhere else. We also need a way to kill them, so at Mob Grinding Utils, we have the Mob Fan, the Mob Masher. Advanced Mob Grinder can be enhanced with Mob Masher upgrades. Mob Mashers do count as player kills. Absorption Hopper, a 7x7 area. Ooh, forgot we had that. What do you cost? You're not bad. Actually, you might be better than the item collector. What is this? Golden egg. Delightful dirt. It's pretty neat. Mob swap, use mob swap. Trying to think. So, spikes. So I don't know if we want them to be counted as player kills or not, though. That's the thing. We also need to collect the XP they drop if we want to, but So, conveyor blocks might not be bad. Take slime balls because they can spawn on that. Now we can just carry them into... What's this gonna take? Because if I just take... Yeah, I can do that, and then just do Mob Masher. Jumbo Tank, and... Well, that would actually probably be... Trying to figure out how we want to do this. This is quite new to me. I've never really done Enderman grinder like this before, but I do want to do it this way because it's different, it's new, unique. So let's make ourselves a Mob Masher. Gonna need spikes. So I guess we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you're gonna need Need 2 of these. What's this? Imaginary not here sword. Like it. Okay, mob masher. Gotta take 2 more of these swords. And then we get ourselves a mob masher. Cool. I believe this just does the damage, right? If I walk into it, I don't think I'm taking any damage from it, which is fine. Oh, I can put upgrades in it. Okay, cool. So the upgrades are sharpness, fire. We don't want fire. Smite. We probably don't need smite. This is the absorption, mob masher, arthropods, beheading. So we really only need sharpness. We're just gonna need 40 iron swords, which is 80 iron. Okay. Iron sword. Let's see what we can do here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess we could just kind of do this until it says 40 up there. This is fine. This is just going to be kind of really intensive on our iron. I don't like how much iron this is going to use, but it's not like it's not going towards a good cause, so... We've already used a lot of iron swords today, so what's a little bit more? Okay, last one. Then, okay, upgrade sharpness. We need 10 of these. Cool. Then I guess the absorption hopper, we're gonna need tank for the experience, so we'll make a tank. Let's go with that jumbo tank, that's from the same mod. Jumbo tank is gonna need singularity tanks. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and then boom. Holds 10,000, 1,024 buckets. Cool, let's go with stone brick. And let's also, we're gonna need a lot more than stone brick than that. We're also gonna need glass. Yeah, let's do it in the void dimension. Actually, maybe we don't want to. I don't know if mobs can spawn here, so I have to check that before we start building this. And then I have to figure out where we're gonna build it. So I'll be right back. I figure they probably can because we had that up there and they were spawning up there, but I'm not 100% sure about this. So if I come back and I'm in the overworld, it means they don't spawn here. If they do spawn here, I'll be building it here. Just gotta figure out where I'm building it here. Okay, I kind of worked on it just a little bit. I set up basic structure of it. So what this is gonna happen is these little empty conveyors, if I shift on them, they're just gonna, you know, not push me, but normally they push me right along into that. That's great. These little, what are they called? Ender inhibitors will make sure that Enderman can't teleport, even though they'd be spawning in broad daylight. I have a frame door here. If I can get out of here, that is. That I'm gonna just do a boom boom like I did for the original, you know, one. And the last thing I want to do is I want to throw in a absorption hopper right up here. Oh wait, I guess I want to throw it in like 1 block in from. Yeah, I think I'd want to end up putting it here because then what I can do is I can do absorption hopper right down in here, and I could end up doing, well, I think on the north I want fluid, right, and on the up I'm gonna want to do item, and that's gonna go right into ender chest. Well, I think I was gonna say I hope the ender chest didn't go inside itself because that would have been a little weird. But did that, but yeah, okay, cool. So it seems like this is just about ready. We're going to be getting experience in there. Maybe I'll put like a little something right here. But in theory, all I have to do is now go in here and shove this inside the soul cage. And we should see Endermen start to spawn. I think. Oh, yep. Now, why is that not running? They're in there. They're being pushed up against, except for the one that's behind that. I didn't think about that. What we can do to fix that is we can... that. All we have to do is just kind of do something like that. Wait, I can... What's off? Fast? Slow? Normal? Fast, of course. They're always kind of being bunched up on there now, and I can't really... I don't know why it's not killing them. It should be on, it should have sharpness and everything inside of it. I put the sharpness in there. So what's the deal? We just have a bunch of Endermen kind of building up in there now, so I'm a little worried because the thing not be working. Okay, so it's just simple. It just needs redstone, so if I were to just go here, something like this, put down redstone block there, it looks like, can I put one in there? Or is there technically mobs in there because of the Enderman? But it said if I were to just, if I need to, I could just put down redstone block underneath it. Why can't I put down redstone block underneath it? So literally there are mobs kind of like intersecting with the block. Okay, simple solution. Oh, they can actually kind of fight off with the current. It's got to kill them all. Okay, we just gotta clear them out of there. Oh, don't tell me this is gonna spawn more before I can get them all out of there. Oh, it is. And that one has a skill even. Can I, there we go. I didn't know if we get those out of there. I mean, this is one way to farm Ender Pearls, it's just not the way I was planning to do so. So we just gotta clear these guys out of here. And take a second, because again, we are fighting, you know, Endermen. Endermen are a little beefy still. Whoa, okay, they can walk over that. Didn't think about that. That doesn't have the things on that. That kind of keeps me safe. They should not be able to reach me still, but they're getting awfully close. It's a very loud noise. Come on, guys. Doesn't take that much to die. It's kind of slowly going in, sliding in, hitting them with my cleaver. Should be the last few here. I can't see there's many more in this cluster. If there is, I'd be surprised. Come on, guys. It's about time for you to finally keel over dead. One of them in there is 19 hearts. Don't know how that's the case. But probably just about dead now. I think there's only 2 left. There we go. Now, in theory, I should be able to just go down here. That's the wrong block. Put that down. Now that spins. That's what we wanted to see. Also, I don't know why the Absorption Hopper wasn't getting a lot of that, but that's fine. Now if I were to put you in there, close the door, in theory, when Enderman spawn here any second now. Oh yeah, they get brought right into it, and it looks like, I want to say the Absorption Hopper's picking stuff up, but I picked stuff up before it did. Maybe that's because my magnet's stronger. That could be the case. Could be the case. I'm not saying it is the case. I want to say the Absorption Hopper's probably getting most. Oh, I'm seeing things getting kind of left here on the ground, though. We could do is we could also go and we could do this a different way. And that is, instead of doing it the way I was doing it, is getting just a little bit more stone brick. Right, grabbing this. And then breaking those guys. And then instead of putting them where I have them put them on right behind the mob masher. Yeah, I think it's just a little too short of a range. Ah, dang it, I didn't want to do that. Well, I can replace that there in a second. Actually, we don't want that to be there. Let me scrap some glass quick, because I don't want them somehow to be able to get out of there, and then I have to chase them around my base and figure out where they are. I don't think they can, because it's only 2 blocks, but I don't know if I really trust the Ender inhibitors all that much. I feel like, because I felt like I saw one teleport a very, very short distance, and if, you know, that could be a short distance just outside the glass. Don't want to deal with it. So, okay, cool. So we're going to go right here. We're going to take this. Going to put down Ender Chest right there. Going to put down Jumbo Tank right there. Going to do, okay, so you are east. So on the east side, I want you to do item. And on the, I guess it'd be the west side, I want you to do fluid. So you should be getting that. And this should be picking stuff up now, not me. Cannot pick up their blocks. That might be the case. Because this doesn't seem to be picking up very much. Actually, is there somewhere in the menu that we can see where it's show area? It very much can pick up stuff in that area. So I wonder if my magnet's affecting it. We could also do, just to be sure, this is another option. If that one's not getting it, the vacuum hopper, right? We could do item collector from the item collectors mod, right? And this just collects items. It doesn't collect experience too, like that thing should be doing. And this thing should be dropping experience because they are counting as player kills. Could do this, just be careful. And then we don't need your range shown. Range. Yeah, that should definitely be doing it. And cool. I guess elemental craft also got added at some point, so we're seeing I don't want that to happen. So we're seeing like elemental things come in, and that's different. I caught them in my blaze spawner. I guess whenever the server updated, one of the newer patches added an elemental craft, so cool. So we're gonna take some fence gates or just some fence, not some fence gates, and we're just gonna build a nice little border right here. I don't know where that one went. I'm gonna break these two as well, and again, just a little bit of a fence right here. I guess I could just chuck them in there since I don't want them in my inventory right now. Cool. I guess they're also trying to stay on top of that because they know they'll be coming towards their death if they don't. What I should probably also do is just for sanity's sake, make 2 more drawers. I have 2. Or maybe, I don't know if a compacting drawer would work here. What I want to do is I should probably look up pearl. And yeah, pearl fragments. I should probably do that. We're going to be getting a lot of these. And there is a chance. There's a small chance of that, though, that they could clog up our system. I don't even know what our system storage looks like right now. So I'm just going to be careful and on the safe side and do... are you the linking one or are you the... Yeah, you're the locking one. And then you got to do that. And then boom. So then we do, again, just grab all of them. Just be safe. Shove them in there. And then what we also do is run and grab upgrades. We can do void. Yeah, we'll do golden void. I don't know what this is going to put them at, because normally I put in copper before I put in gold, but 8.2k. That's a pretty good amount. Actually, a really good amount. And that's it for our Enderman Spawner. I'm going to actually take a set of stone. Where's my stone brick? I'll do this just for my likeliness, because it'll help me kind of remember where the thing is. If I ever need to get in there and turn it off or something like that, I could do this. So just put a little set of stairs right there, and then I'll know, hey, that's where my door is, how to get in. That is pretty pog. I'm just going to take my XP tome and do... Oop. Is it? Oh, it's full. I didn't know it only stored a very small amount. That's a little annoying. Is there any way of getting, I guess we have to have XP for that, and this doesn't seem to be liking to gather XP. I don't even see XP being dropped in there, so... I don't quite know what's preventing that, but oh well. It works. That's all that really matters at this point. I should probably also make sure it's being chunk loaded. Yeah, it's not really being chunk loaded. Okay, cool. But this is nice. This is very nice residual, or not residual, passive Enderman kind of deal. Maybe we'll bring the blaze over here too at some point, but for now they're doing fine in the overworld, and I'm not really sure we're going to need any more blaze rods than we have having, oh, I don't know, 6.6k, although we do need the blazing blood for whatever we need the blazing blood for, manual and that kind of stuff. Okay, I think that's a really good wrapping up point. I will see you guys next time, because today we've done the Cobalt and we've done the Enderman, so 2 big things off the to-do list. I will see you guys next time. Until then, like, subscribe, do all that cool stuff, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.